Alright guys, look, I already had some Virginia shad color. When I have leftover plastic, I just put them in containers like this. Yeah, and then I take and chop them up real small like that in a cup, remelt them and make them. That's what's great about solid colors. And you can't do that with when you're shooting the dual color, but you can do what I call remelt, and I mix them. And sometimes they come out great, as y'all have seen. Alright. It's going to take a little bit to cook this, probably about 2.5 minutes, and we'll get it melted, and we'll shoot it in this new Lake Country Shad mold. Alright folks, I got it melted. Got it run up to about 235, 240 most of the time to get it melted like you want it to be, you know, get all the lumps out of it. If you leave any lumps in it, when you go to pull it up in this injector, when you go to pull this injector, it'll stop that hole up, and you're it. It's happened to me too many times. You stir it, you don't see a lump in it. You go to pull, it'll suck that lump right up. You got to stop, start over, reheat it. So you need to run it about 335, 340, and check it and stir it really good and look for lumps. And if not, then you can take off. She's sucking on down. And that's another thing. If she goes on down, you need to top it off. If not, your first couple baits will have an air pocket in them. All right, let that cool. We're going to open the Virginia shad and the new bait. I call this bait Lake Country Shad, LC Shad for short. Y'all ready? Gotta love that thing. I will tell you what, twisting clamps, I used to use hand clamps and twist them all the time. That's the best thing I ever done. I'm having so much trouble with my hands here lately because I've been painting something on the boathouse, and that's been hard on me. Some of y'all watch my video be like, yes, you've been on for a while. I have been on for a while because the rain. I haven't worked on it in 4 days. And it's, when it quits raining, I fish between the rain. Like, you can't paint something when it's wet, can you? Virginia shad. Isn't that pretty? Y'all can see the chartreuse flake glimmering through. Yep, the bait's got ribs on it. You can see the little ribs. Great bait, guys. Catches fish, no problem. It's really a good, natural looking color. I don't know what justice the camera does to it. Got that blue highlight. Alright guys, we moved the number from 300 to 400 in the last few videos, so don't know how I'm going to post them, but I'm trying to use up all my 300s, and we're going to 400. We've got 2005 subs, so this week we broke 2000 this weekend. So this week I've got to make a video, a special video that I'm going to probably load on a Wednesday or Friday. And I'll probably let it go for a week and give everybody a chance to leave a number. I don't know yet. We'll decide. I'm still, guys, I shoot from the hip sometimes. And that'll be our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And on that video, on that giveaway, I'm going to do 2 winners. Okay? And you're going to get jigs and hair jigs. And you're going to get some odd and end stuff like, yes, you'll get bugs. I'm hanging here on the wall. I got making stuff now, guys, and just for that giveaway. Alright? I got bugs coming, and odd and end things like that I've been making up. Remelt stuff out of the remelt color, which the remelt colors y'all see in the videos is working great. So you know the routine, 1 to 400 now. 1 number per person, 2 numbers per household. If your wife or daughter or son leave a number under their name, and they must subscribe, they can leave a number too. The drawing is on Wednesday night. And on Wednesday night, after 5, I wait till 5 o'clock, and I do the drawing, okay? So get your number down before 5 o'clock. I film that and load that on Thursday mornings. Appreciate y'all, guys. Good luck to everybody. Every Sunday, I load a Porter Catch. Wednesdays are fun videos. Friday are fun videos. And I've been throwing one in on Saturdays, guys, because I've got a few extra videos that I made in November and December to carry me over for January and February. And the fishing, we had a few weeks I couldn't fish, but it's been worse lately from the rain and the wind. If it ain't raining, it's windy. Alright guys, appreciate y'all guys. Leave your number. Good luck to everybody. See y'all next time fishing Lake Country. Hope you enjoy the video. Get him out from the dock. Alright guys, we found one. What's the theory that a new dock won't hold fish? Have y'all heard that? When I was bass fishing, a lot of people say, oh, don't skip the new docks, because brand new docks, The lumber's got to be in the water for a while. It's got to grow algae on it. Well, that's not the case for Crappie. They hadn't even finished building this one yet. I haven't been in this cove, guys, for a long time. I was just thinking riding down here. Gosh, it's been, oh man, probably sometime in April I was in here. We're in May here now, guys. All right, let me see if I can catch another one out of here. I'll show them to you real fast. Right there they are. They're 30 feet back there, and this is the front of the dock. The front of the dock is a little bit more, boats moving now. The 12, at least around 12 foot back under this dock, and the lake's up some. We've had a bunch of rain. Got another one, guys. I'm gonna tell you what, it's been about 4 casts. They're not easy to catch. We've had, like I said, it's rained 4 days in a row. The weather's been seesawing so bad. It was like 58 degrees last night and it's 78 now. Yeah, you can see the clouds. It's not pretty at all because they're calling for rain tomorrow. Yeah, they've got a break in the rain. I fished a little bit yesterday to break in the rain, so I'm trying to get a little fishing in when I can. But and being that the lake's up, it makes it hard to get under the docks. I wasn't even planning on fishing the docks today because the lake's up. But you gotta fish wherever you can find them. If they're on docks, you gotta fish docks, right? Bam. Bam. There's another one, guy. This guy in his pontoon boat lives 2 docks up from this one. I fish this dock all the time. And I was fishing there one day and they come walking down there. That's a nice one. And he said, there's fish on my dock. So I told him one day, they got kids. I said, you need to get some minnows, because he said the kids don't catch anything. I said, get some minnows. And you need to get after them. March and April, I said, they're on your dock. He said they caught 60 last weekend off his dock. Him, the kids. That's good. All right, guys, I had to switch docks. They came in, people that owned that one came in and they brought their boat in. You can see them down there. When they brought their boat in, the fish left. He brought his boat in and slipped and fish left. He said, you can go ahead and fish. A lot of these boat people, they don't care. He's a small one. Now guys, this color is Virginia Shad. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I just mentioned it, didn't I? Forecast. I heard my bait hit something. Also, I can't see it most of the time. It's not but a couple fish on this dock. See them right there? He said they caught a bunch here the other day though, last weekend. And I told him to put some cedar trees and some brush out, and I see he did. He put brush beside this post. He put brush on the front. And I told him I'd take a couple boards up. His wife looked at me like, don't you tell him that. I said, I'd take a couple boards up back there, and that's where they like to sit, by where that back posts are. I said, take about 2 boards up there and stuff you some brush down in there. And I said, then put the boards, make it a secret door, you know, frame it off. Frame it off so you can pick it up and open it and let your kids fish through the opening. He said, that would be a great idea. I said, God guaranteed you. They'll catch crappie there till at least June, till the water gets hot back in here. But his wife didn't like that. She said, you ain't cutting that deck. And I understand that. She doesn't fish, you know, but it wouldn't hurt anything. You'd always go back later on and replace the boards all the way across if you didn't like it, couldn't you? You ain't talking about like 2 boards or 3 boards. But you know what, guys? If the wife ain't happy, it can be miserable, right? Now, these are small guys too. I've never seen this much traffic in this cove. This thing is a dead end. That's why I came in here today. Because it's a dead end. That's why I came back in here. See, the end's right back there. I figured there wouldn't be much traffic in here. All right, guys, I got another one here next cast. All right, but I'm going to leave this spot. See, to me, I said this the other day. Somebody asked me, how many fish do you catch a trip? And I said, well, I catch as many as I want to catch. So it's a baby. I catch as many as I want to catch. And I usually catch 30 or 40. And they go like, what do you mean? I said, like right now, I could catch more at this dock. But y'all see how small they are. I'm sure all of them are that size. So I'm going to go on. I'm going to go check a couple more docks. I caught 2 and 3 casts, so I know I could catch 2 or 3 more there. But when I'm out trying to film, make a video, it's not about how many fish I catch. It's about trying to find some decent fish, you know, 10 inches, 9, 10, 11 inches for a video. It's not about the numbers. And it's to show you all that this bait, Virginia shad color, will catch fish. All right. I know when I made that last comment that I left those small fish, I know somebody probably said in that clip, dang Dennis, never leave fish. Bam. That's what I'm talking about, guys. You can sit on the babies all day if you just want to catch little ones. They were 6, 7, 7 inches. Both those I caught. You can sit on those all day if you want to. I don't. I go on. So there you go. Told you. That's a nice fish there, guy. He's 11 inches. Bam. That's why I move. Like I said, you can catch them. I go on because I know there's fish. Look, guys, this is all further I went. I've been running my trolling motor, checking docks and checking treetops. I checked all those docks. No fish on none of those. Again, y'all hear me say this? I lost one of my towels. Probably in the wind. I see it. Spend your time, and where a live scope helps you is you could have spent your time and fished those docks. I did. I rode past them with the trolling motor and looked under and went on. When I got to this one, I said, there's a couple fish. Now, I know these fish are decent right here. Very hard to get to. The lake's up about 6 inches. The guy in the boat said the reason they came back, they went to the Shady Shack. That's that restaurant by the bridge. Y'all seen me fish the bridge. And heard me say that there's a restaurant on the other side of the bridge. You gotta go through the bridge to get to it. They went to the Shady Shack to eat. I just missed one. This group's interested too. Ain't a couple here, look. See them scattered there? 10 maybe? But maybe they look like they're decent ones. Good marks. Good size marks. And he said he couldn't get his boat under the bridge. Probably the reason is the lake's up a little bit. He said usually he can. So that's what I'm saying, the lake's up some. I think I found one of the smaller ones in the bunch this time. But there's some bigger marks there. I see them. See, that's about the size of where at that dock I left. But if I keep catching small fish, like I said, there's no big fish there, I move. I go on. They, not always. I say this, somebody's gonna say, Dennis, that's not true. And you're right. Even before I said it, I'm gonna tell you you're right. They school by size most of the time, but sometimes you'll find a couple decent fish amongst the school's babies like that. But that maybe they was traveling and stopped here also, and they're sharing the dock. That makes sense. But usually when you catch 9 and 10 inches, they're 9 to 11 inches. They're all about that size. When they get seems like when they get around 12, 13 inches, they start getting in smaller schools, and they start hanging together in that size too. And they use open water more too. Well, this looks to be a baby too. Look here, I'm boat flipping these fish, guys, on 2-pound test. That's what I got on this rod. And some of y'all be going like, Dennis, you got all these rods here. I got 5 rods on here counting this one. 6 rods, I'm sorry. 6 rods on here counting this one. The rest of them have 4-pound test on them. This one has 2. I'm using this one because when I'm trying to get that far back under a dock, 12, 15 feet, the 2-pound usually does better. I got a loop right here now. I got to stop and get out. Y'all get a loop? Best thing to do is don't open the bell. Oh, I messed him. I got these school active. I just got to find a bigger one. All right, best thing to do is cast it as far as you can. Okay? Shut the bell. If you don't have the loop out, loosen this drag, pull it off. Get rid of that extra line. Put the extra line on the water. If you pull it off on a pile on the boat, when you go to put it back on, you're going to have a huge knot. If you have time, take that jig off. All right, get down to where you don't have any more of those loops. Tighten your drag back up and put it back on. Okay, and readjust your drag. I'm telling you, that's the best way to do it. Get the loops out, stretch your line out. Best thing to do, the very best thing to do, is cut this jig off. Leave all that line in the water. Take off with your trolling motor, make a circle. Come back, reel it in, retie it, your jig on, and it'll act totally different. What it does is it twists and flops in the water with no weight on it. Gets all the twist and everything out of it. Well, this one might have broke my line. He hit me around dock post for a little bit. I'll still take a chance and flip him. Yeah. I got 2-pound test. I can flip these big fish. That's a nice fish there, guys. Bam. Told you some bigger marks in there. He's 10 and I think he's 10 and 5/8. Virginia shad. All right, guys. I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret. Unless y'all was blind, this is a. I have too much fun for y'all. I hope I don't make y'all mad sometimes by me kind of joking around with y'all. Because you seen it in the thumbnail, didn't you? You already know it's a pour to catch. So it's not going to be no secret, right? This is a secret bait. You want to catch, hey, I'm going to start putting in the thumbnails what I see all the time. When I'm looking through YouTube, it's secret bait. You'll catch tons of fish on this bait. And the same person, the next video, 3 days later. If you don't have this bait in your tackle box, you're not catching any fish. This bait right here just slays them. You know? Then in the next video, this is a secret technique that catches tons of crappie. I'm thinking, how many secrets and special things do they have? That's why I just make videos about my baits, guys, because I don't have all them baits that catch tons of fish and all the secrets and all these secret techniques and all that. I don't have all that stuff. I just go fishing. but I have baits that I make and they're working, and that's what I'm sharing with you. This is it's Virginia shad color. This is in the new body. Of course, about you already done seen the headline on that too. I'm calling it the Lake Country Shad, which is LC Shad for short. That's what I'm putting on the bags, LC Shad, because I'm writing all that in there every time. So it's the LC Shad, Lake Country Shad. And this is Virginia shad color, which is a smoke with a lot of blue highlight. Y'all can see how the blue tint is in it? Yes. And if you look at a minnow, if you look at a live shad or a bait fish and you turn them, you'll see a lot of that blue in it. Also, I got a dual bait in this Virginia shad, top half, and bottom half is pearl, right? That's called live bait. Oh, I think I caught grandma. I got grandma this time. Hit me around the dock post too, so I hope he don't break my line. Stay down, yep, stay down. Oh, bam! Oh, I'm sorry. I heard the echo through the neighborhood. I got excited. I'm sorry, guys. I got a little excited. Ain't nobody around, so I'm looking around, see if anybody's staring at me. I don't see anybody staring at me. They're like, what's wrong with that guy? He got excited because he caught a big one. Look at that. Woohoo! What a hog! Ah, man. All right, guys. Hold on there, baby. I'll get this hook out of your mouth. I'm gonna just turn my bait off so I can't see the hook. I know the guy makes them. He's got a couple more of them he'll let me have. I done bent the hook. Pulling on the bait. Hold on. When that hook comes in the fish's mouth and comes back and hooks on the outside again, that's what it done. You bend your hook and you ain't careful, and I did. Because I pulled on it before I looked. Bam, guys. How big y'all think that one is? Let's see, I ain't used this box. Guys, it's been a month since I used this box, and it's probably been a couple of weeks. 14, stop. I was gonna say 14, close to 4, well. I'm gonna put you back if you hurt. Wait a minute. Get your tail up here. Nose on the front. She's 12, 13 inches. That goes from 12 to 14. She's a touch over 13. She's probably 13 and a half. 13 and a half. Bam. All right, guys, put your numbers down. Appreciate y'all, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate each and every one of y'all, guys. See you next time, Fishing Lake Country.